based on your earlier arguments, you alluded to the fact that the entire land, I'm paraphrasing now, the entire land of Jamaica had belonged to you guys, right?
Belong to the black man of this to the black man of this earth, of this land that was here
to
before.
the Maroons.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish. I'm not saying no maroon. Because maroon was given to me. I'm not done, so I'm educated. I'm smart enough not to use that word. So I say to you, it was given to the black people of this land before the Spaniard came.
So are you saying the Maroons are irrelevant then? That's what you're saying?
The word maroons, the word maroon is a name, is an action. And if you're not so smart here and I don't hear nobody can at least say it is an action.
Yes, it is.
So how can it be a person and be an action at the same time? Let's think.
John Gotti, you guys go with the phrase maroon to identify your community.
Come on, man.
To identify your community, just like how the Tainos identify
I'm saying to identify ourselves. We never call ourselves
the Maroons.
The
you
name
guys
was
identify
given.
yourself as the Maroons. So my question is, if you own all the land, so the British overthrow you or the Spanish overthrow you and give you back 0.03% of the land.
When you say you, I understand
that was my statement. Me wonder how no for us accept that.
Exactly.
How no make the man then just come bully and just do back a piece on the place.
Let me ask you a question. Can you beat the system? No, which one of the writers can beat the system? Answer the question.
No, but this is why I'm gonna try to show you. This is why I'm gonna try to tell you so your argument don't make sense. Because when they give we the land, when they give the Jamaicans the land, they gave us everything. So me don't know how we get such a bad deal. We fight them and kill them off, and they only give us so much.
Then get 0.3% of the land that they already hold that they accept. And they were warriors. Remember, they were the revolutionary warriors. And they get
exactly. I only get such a bad deal.
They were the so-called warriors, revolutionary warriors. And they only fought and get.
I only get land and no title. No title for sure. I only get the 300 years. And we can't. You're telling me that this 300 years. What have you got to show for 300 years, brother?
Come on. You know what I want to get to.
What about title? It means the word title. Oh, no, when I'm talking, it's a title. Okay. What is a title in your opinion? So you think it's something great? It's a dunce.
Alright, that title is irrelevant. The title is irrelevant.
No, don't say that.
Sonny, hold on, Sonny.
Hey, hold on, more ask a question.
Hold on, Sonny.
No, just let me ask a question.
Hold on, John Gotti. Give me a second, Christopher. You see the old maroon argument and their issue and their land. That is not the real issue at hand. The real issue at hand is the potentially or allegedly overthrowing of the government that the Maroons are now orchestrating with an American billionaire.
Brother, you need to put that in context better. Is that you have a one person that was elected to run the town. If that one person,
all right, let me ask you a question.
Let me just finish it. Let me just pitch up.
Andrew Holness, hold on. Let me clear it up now. Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Anything Andrew Holness say internationally is representing us all, right?
Yes.
So anything that Corey said is representing everyone in the Maroon in that section of the Maroon community.
Well, ask for the question I just asked. Wait, ask the question I just asked. Okay, say everything Andrew do. No, not everything.
Everything
me a shower man. Me a shower man from birth.
Everything that Andrew do that represent us is internationally speaks for the entire Jamaica.
Brother, let me say something to you now, sir. You can speak for, but we do have our own individual opinion and thoughts. Now, because a man believes about for have sex with Ray is right, means and speak for we. That's what you're saying. We don't have our own mind to say it's not right. Think about it before you speak.
Wasn't Corey the elected leader?
He was elected, but just like him,
Can I ask a question?
when PMP elect PJ, the whole of Jamaica couldn't take blame for it. Labour never going to take blame for PJ.
He was elected. Anything PJ, any deal PJ, all right.
You're not going to beat me like this, brother. You don't relapse around
to confirm your point, anything that PJ did, it is affecting us now.
You're using the word affect. We're not using affect a while ago. You just use a word that it's our point of view too. That is what you just said.
No, I don't think he meant that. I don't think he meant that. To be honest, I don't think that's what he meant. That.
No. Come on, feel like me an idiot. I'm smart.
I think he just meant that whatever leader you elect, they speak for you.
No one like me I tell Sonny. We can know a man agenda in a life until them put in a position. If me even know say it was an agenda to be that type of way, cause me want to get up
Sonny,
and
ask a question.
Party. Me a shower man, Sonny. Me want to get up and try
one. Christopher, go ahead.
How much maroon, what they call it, maroon settlement we have in Jamaica?
And a visa takes me again. I'm going to ask somebody a question.
We have about how much different maroon settlement we have? About 2 or 3. You know, say I have one of some. But then the maroon
more than I think I'm more. I whole heap of maroon settlement, man. I can't remember all of them off of my top of my head, but I whole heap of them, man.
But none of them get
some of them more.
You know, say Sonny, I got bust some bean, you know, in a real life.
Some of them identify themselves.
Over your side alone get trouble in a John.
No, so I'm going to say to your son, I'm not going to lie, I bust some bean, and I'll be real with you, brother. I'll be real with you. It has show say, government. You see this whole thing up here, so? This whole thing up here, so it's with uranium. And come up here and check with soil and realize that we're rich in uranium. I have a place in called Miranda. We come from out of Watch there, so the backside place there. And they're responsible for digging it down. He said them don't get this land, America can't get to build them bomb and them stuff and them cars and them stuff, because it have to deal with that, definitely. One of you understand, say, I want to fight with bigger and all away. And me understand, say, I want to learn that for it, but I'm a big fight of me wish me not feel giant right and all blood clot.
You're not making...
Mama picture, Papa, please. What may I say is that I don't agree with what this man up here, though. You understand that? And everybody is like, you can't know who are good until you put them in a spot. You catch me? I say, so people will understand, say, sometimes I know people them elect to lead them. You understand? So it's hard for people to get up and build a hatred for some people where literally, if you don't come here, that, I move from New Kingston.
Hold on, I got you. So, I ask you a question now.
Yeah.
So, with all these big, rich people who the dictator want to have up their link up with, I don't know if one of them big. Hold on, bro. I don't know who up there, so. I don't know if one of them big, rich dictator there, and they said, values them sit in a compound, make them interested in it.
So come on, son. You think me I eat that, bro? So come on, me ask you a question, dog. You know things that me and my one say that you too smart. Pick game too. I mean, I hope things are going where people are really and my party you come from this.
Oh, yes. You know me, you carry. No me, I carry.
Oh man, hold on. I don't really know. Oh, me that takes me the independent mind person. It's when how much I do hold on as I say. I never gonna change my point on who we are and what this is. Because this is nothing about land and about the people and land and if them are return, it's about the land itself. It's about the reason why them come here to protect this from birth, because they know the meaning of this land. You understand what I said? So it's like, because they know the meaning. It's a thing that come from far. And if it wasn't for we, I guess, you have to understand now, it's in this right side, you have to store all of the water, the whole of the ecosystem for this side of Jamaica. Almost 80% of the water come from here. If this dig down and get fucked, the whole place drought out. No water, they have a big stupid drought. So some place will have to be protected. So I think whoever come here wasn't even the name of one have, we probably have 10 different names. But the whole intention was all the same, to protect this. For some reason, something about that place, dog. Yeah, that's why you have people. Look, for instance, Sonny, if Maroons wasn't, I use the word Maroon. If Maroons wasn't here from long time, why we celebrate our 6th of January? Why we celebrate our New Year's on 6th of January? And we don't celebrate it.
Bro, the elders are the chief them before. Them used to link with them big top rich billionaire donors.
Yeah, man, let me ask you a question, my brother. We have labor chief here too. I tell you this. And things that go on in the background, my brother. You understand? So you have to understand this. I don't know labor or J or PMP thing this. It's a Miranda thing and them big. And then nobody can say no to them.
But this man I look like he must sell out the place behind on the box too.
So me ask you a question. So, you know, so me no know, we can't talk, me no factual.
Sonny, me ask a question, but look like nobody balance.
Me no see it yet still.
Sonny.
Go ahead, Christopher.
Me want how much they call it maroon settlement in Jamaica? How much maroon we have in Jamaica?
All heap of them, we don't know how much.
Man, come on, Maroon integrate up in Jamaica.
Whole heap of them.
Whole heap of Maroon, brother. Yeah, Maroon.
All right, watch it, Sonny. And we don't have Sonny. We don't have a problem with none. And the next Maroon them. And we never have a problem till Curry come control this. So. Yes, why am I do? It's a political thing, man. He must take a political stand of things. Because this man used to work with Margolin, so him agenda is not for the Maroon, it's for something else.
Everybody up here cousin and whoever.
Cousin is the trouble.
All of our cousin. Everybody up here family. One bag family twist. And the whole
1 second.
I must say Jamaica go enough people. And enough of them have Maroon ties going way back for them time. I want to picnic or grow back and grow back and grow back. So now be careful, no go like cousin oneself.
1 second. So you have a compound. So you have a compound town, Charlestown, Moortown, Scotts Hall, Flagstaff. And then obviously the compound town is the Leeward settlement. And then wait I say
we never sell out still. We are the one who stand strong. That's how we get single out. Man, you know I go on Sonny, man. Them paint the different.
No, all right. Me know John no one we feel look for history, no, but John. If we go back to that treaty there, we are gonna see one signature upon it.
You know, so again, I tell you, so you see, I try have a conversation with you on phone type of history, no, because phone history about the books.
No, but you say we don't care about him. Me just want to know if one signature got upon it.
Power.
Upon the treaty.
What treaty?
All right, you know say whatever treaty.
The conversation with brother, me talk about paper.
No, but this is why this is
white man about that man. I want to
this is the whole conversation, right?
This problem John got it, and I treat it. If that
treaty a problem.
That the man shouldn't take no paperwork, so nothing at all, make things be a war with this blood that them shadow back in the time there.
But because they signed the treaty.
You are going Sonny. No mind right now.
In the 17th century, runaway enslaved Africans.
Where you got dead left. You understand? So, you see, me tell you all the time, say, if the place is develop and
what that him do?
Nothing wrong with change. If government want fix you up and give it change and what am I do for my better for people? I just live with it on this earth if we live.
Oh.
If I go back and forth and all back people and all, I don't have time for other people, brother. I look for myself as a maroon. I never have a comments going to live. I live way better totally. It's just a thing with jam back to the land.
What you say about the soldier them can help fix up the place?
Not the right me. I don't want that, brother. I have 4 we never blow out. When they move them, never go back. Because my whole slab, but I have a cheese story, but I say, move them blow out. You understand? So I'm going to get look out. So you don't know, say man, they say not come fix up and do them. When them come do it, can they want them, they want fix up back for 6th of January, which the whole place love that. But you see, move where make, you know, it go kick him out of your summer. You just want people, somebody who go mean no good as person. You see me, I say,
No, but
get along. You know, say, sonny, you come back labor, right? I'm up here, so I can tell you this. I get a
problem with the maroon them still, brother. Maroon them, I have a problem with them, and all of them are traitor, but
no, I'm just saying I go move your one buckler about traitor. I can't traitor you put out. What do I say to yourself?
Buddy. That was
nobody can pick my issue as traitor.
We don't have a problem with the leader, because the leader come like theme bloodline.
So let me ask you a question. As the African people.
It come like a theme family, them they dip, they cut him, juke him family finger and use them blood and sign the treaty. So him come with the said type of, you know, sell out thing.
But Sonny, you know, say first sell out of the African people were sell out the slave them if you send them come here. We not talk about them people. We don't cuss.
Yeah, we know about them too. 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 Yeah. See the thing is right. Yeah, see the thing is right. We know about them one day too.
I want to sell on yourself. Come on, Jamaica. I want to sell on yourself.
See maroon them. See maroon them where they are come from. See maroon them.
So they are the grandfather sell on. And the grandfather sell on.
See maroon them where they are come from. And them sell out. But
the grandfather sell on the come here. Never we sell on the come here. And the grandfather sell on out.
Yeah, but them have the see maroon where they are come from.
So hold on. So you have a hold on, Sonny. Hold on. See, I tell me, say, John have a problem with the one they were sell with for Africa, but not the one that we used to capture and carry back. We have a problem with the whole of them. The whole of them forget beat. We want apology for the whole of them.
Let me tell you something, John. You see our tribe. I tell you our tribe. The difference is our tribe.
Yeah.
Our tribe, you know, and the tribe them were always a runway, you know. You see me? The maroon tribe.
But me and the same tribe, we mean our.
Well, no, bro, man. Listen me and tell you this, bro. More if you listen what we are saying here. Because in a tribal thing, you have two different tribes. You always have different tribe. That's how the tribe thing go. So maroon tribe and the tribe them were always a catch the runaway slave tribe them.
No man, I just say go wrong. You jump over.
I say go brother. I say go brother. Check out brother. Check out tribe thing brother. Every tribe in Africa you have whole heap of different tribes bro.
Skip school. Move your pussy class, Sonny. You're not history.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Bro, I really think. But you go try.
So now I'm like in the psychiatrist like in
one. So no Africa, Maroon, I don't go tribe down there, brother.
No. Move your blood class, Sonny. Where you going to tell me
Yo, Sonny.
Yes, blood class. Listen to him and tell me something. I cheat and accept it.
He never tell you, John. He never tell you.
So, John, what is your stand on? Hold on, good morning now. Good morning. What is your stand on the whole entire thing with the maroons? What do you call it? What is your stance on this?
You see, being smart, I think the whole stance should be everybody should have the same stance, meaning we need a government. Meaning we already use the government. We passport, people work, people have got Santa. So it's like, I don't really see this whole way. This is supposed to be a place where people just for heritage and tourists. So it shouldn't be anything more than that. You understand? That means work with the tourism board. We're supposed to have tourism board people that walk up and this is how it's supposed to be.
No,
it becomes something more than that.
All right. So in my opinion, at this point in the game, this land is just something that's supposed to be sacred, though, where the government don't make nobody come and develop on that land. Dig up that land, make it stay sacred. It's a sacred land, and it's.
I agree with that.
Right. So I defend that stand to say let's keep it sacred.
I can get behind that too.
Right,
Let you
but this
finish.
whole entire thing that say you need no chief to run up there is nonsense because number one,
Me not see sense
it's
of it
not
still. Me not
it's
gonna lie to
not
you.
right.
But the only
It's
thing
not
though, me
being
gonna tell you the
run.
truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing is you see there is the ecosystem to be protected. And you need someone to be appointed to take care of it. Me, when I say take care
All
of it, to
right then.
protect it.
Even if all right,
Think about that.
even if your point, all right. So technically, is a governor's when anyone in the government service supposed to sit put somebody in that spot to say, all right, look over it. Even if you say you put somebody for look over it, but still, Chief Curry, you're not it. Let me put it out there. You're not it. You need to
No,
exile
Chief
definitely.
out of
Curry,
this stuff.
Chief Curry now act like a cultural protector. He act like him a run what you call it? A state within a state,
Well, you know what's
and
so funny?
in a
Exactly.
under.
You know what's so funny?
If you
Don't
don't
me going
understand the
you
whole
know the first time I meet him, this guy came out very articulate, and me never see what me I see now is not what me used to. Me gotta be real. Because both of
uh,
we come from New Kingston them time. Because me never know, me as I say, New Kingston me dey live, me never, two of we at Kingston Maroons, or move here. So, but him probably was born, I think, them say. So,
and
it,
I think people need to understand this. It's time every Jamaican understand this. Chief Curry do not have jurisdiction over Maroon. Chief Curry do not run Maroon Town. The
no, he's
government
don't.
of Jamaica, let's be on the legal side of this. Even England
Let
said
me
it.
hear legal side now. Yeah, me hear you.
That treaty, right? That treaty, right, is unvoid because guess what? Jamaica gained its independence. That's number one. And that land was supposed to be first, gave them to farm pan. So the thing where everybody, I think a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand about that land right now. It's not that the government can't go up in there.
Can I ask you a question? Use a
Go
word
ahead.
to be. You said them give them to farm pan, but you have to think back them time. That what was the main economy push throughout the world? It was farming. So,
Right.
in other words, you can be held only to farming because the only reason was saying farming. Them couldn't say hold it and develop because at
Okay.
that time development wasn't in the picture. We have to be, we just learning going along. So when you come, I listen to what you say. I'm just continue picking from there. So you have to understand that even though the time is evolved and even the
Yeah.
outer country are built, I think they were
Yeah.
allowed to build too. Remember, I wasn't here. I'm only
Oh, okay,
45. I wasn't here when it was doing. None of us was here. We only can speak from a perspective from an out. You understand? So to me, I think all these places should be run. Nothing wrong with an overseer, and I wasn't chief. We used to use the word colonel. Everybody was colonel. I first made this that's the first, but this whole chief thing one is just things that change. You see, to me, nothing wrong with a man being an overseer, but not in a way to thinking we start in our own country. Me don't want our own country, me a Jamaican. This is just a special spot in my Jamaica. You understand?
Right, because
I'm not only, my love is not just for a compound. My love is for the whole Jamaica, because I believe that the whole Jamaica belongs to Jamaicans.
but
You understand?
John, but let's look at the factor that goes into it. To run the way chief carry this thing, right? All right, take Italy and the Vatican City, right? That is a whole country around itself. Although it is in Italy, it's a country by itself. Why?
Yeah,
They
within a
govern
country,
themselves. Yeah, they govern. Why?
Just like
Them have them
Washington,
own
D.C., British
passport.
Columbia.
Right.
Just like Washington, D.C., yes.
And still Washington D.C. is not even a state by itself because it still goes underneath the federal
No,
jurisdiction.
it's a state within a state.
Yeah, right then, but still, it still uses the same thing as us. The law still apply. There's nothing in DC, right? There's
I know
nothing
me
in
catch up on one
DC.
door. You know that door?
What? Say what?
That
A state within
Washington,
a
D.C.,
state?
that state within a state. We know
Yeah,
that.
but here what?
Okay.
but
New
here
York,
when
New
it
York
but
have our own
hold on,
state.
now.
All of them have
Hold on,
state.
hold on,
State
hold on.
within a
What I'm
state.
trying to
California.
say. Listen,
Exactly.
Even though you say
it's
Washington D.C.
It's 52 of them, brother, that make the United States.
All right,
So it's
though.
in the
Even if
name.
you
It's in the name.
all right, even if you say Washington D.C. is a state within a state, but listen though, the rules don't change. The same rules that apply to New York applies there underneath the federal what do you call it? That's what I'm trying to say.
That
so
is
now
true.
if you take Maroon Town, right? Curry, you can't say you're the chief up there now where you say go. Because number one, a Jamaican passport the people them have to use. They have to use the airport. If they're sick, they have to go to Jamaican hospital then. And the reason why I said Jamaican hospital is because I try to show you the difference. Okay? If something serious happen up there, it's the Jamaican law have to come in. Okay? It's the Jamaican law, police have to come in for lock up people and charge people. Every little thing about up there, the light, JPS, you have to still go through JPS. So my thing is this. So how can you represent yourself and say you different when it's still the Jamaican government you're relying on to do every single thing? The people them birth certificate are still I say Jamaica. You understand me? I say?
Me know you say, but I play devil advocate a little bit too. Cause you know, so we have a little power a little bit still. Cause me say JPS. But say that. But you know, so we can interrupt the ecosystem also where there is no water coming out again through the river system. Not saying they're prime, but I'm smart enough to know say we could. So in other words, sometimes we're helping each other out, which everything you say is on point. You definitely factual. But there are people who are gaining off of this land here and them don't know that. Even electricity. Black River, that river coming from up in the Capic. You understand? And that is the same river that provides electricity for so many people throughout the western part of Jamaica. So there's a lot about the land that is not being presented. The hydro plant.
I'm 1 second. I go disagree with media upon something. Media, you know, saying in America you have state law, I have federal law, different for each state.
No, that's what I said. That's why you heard me say I said federal jurisdiction, federal.
Yeah, so
I did not
so
say state
basically,
because
right,
I knew that state laws are different.
That's state within a state then.
Okay, so basically in Jamaica, right, this is the complication. Because a compound town and the other settlements for the Maroons would see themselves as a sovereign place, not realizing that the whole country is now sovereign and we all have autonomy. But because the umbrella of Jamaica in a compound itself, I'm sure there are some rules that govern a compound that Jamaica don't that the Jamaica government don't really get involved with unless it's some serious crimes.
Exactly.
So if the government was to find out that the reason why certain man don't want to in a compound town are because them hide certain things where they come in as some tractor and some thing, that would be a problem. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay, so they have these cultural laws and weird. It's just like when you're going to a Rasta village, you know, so they don't eat certain things. They not.
Yeah, but the point that I'm trying to make is this thing a culture. All right, let me ask you a question then. Is this more of a culture thing versus is this law?
No, because I think the cold country, when the British gave the country independence, within the constitution, there was no distinction between different parishes and all of these things. It was just expected that we would then create a society that we all live together. And the agreement was all of these cultural sites would be protected by us. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a standing rule then. We didn't need to put it on paper, say, oh, this is go on over there. So we just understood that. We just understood that, yeah, I just saw the thing go. it's a cultural preservation over there. So within the bounds of the Jamaica society.
Can never
So
change.
we
Right.
know, we know for us adhere to it. But when you go see the people them where in that cultural society, I go push back on the government. It seemed kind of like, okay, so you are go around the thing.
You know right.
And them are go around the thing.
That's true.
So
You're
when
right.
the government, the government is showing them the respect for years and years and years, you know. And them,
Mm-hmm.
I like they want, you know, them are take it too far.
No.
If you know me, I mean.
Right.
Basically,
Basically, what you're saying is, hold on, it's basically you're saying at this point, say, all right, then, just like how you have, example, you have certain things in America, even because you have some land that Indian live on, I forgot the word where you call it, you know what me I talk about, like, all right. Yeah, and then you have some places where like the Amish people them have, you know, them have them culture, how them run things. Yeah, but still overall, them no say them have to do stuff within the boundary of the government. They can't feel like say them they got this the government. Them have to still do stuff within the text of the law.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the Vatican, you know.
One second, please, 1 second. Or you see, even like, me I give example. I go to school in Florida. From middle school, high school, all the way. You see, you have a place name called in Hollywood, Florida, my name the Seminole Indians. I have example of them because I have friends who they used to live inside the whole reservation over there. And you see, them have them own same thing like we here. But them have the American police car, but it's the same Seminole right on the car. So you see them intertwine each other. Them still get respect as their land. They don't pay taxes. That is why all casinos are built on Indian lands. So you see, to me, with Jamaica though, I don't think we want to accept our Indians. Instead, we have a difference with it. You understand? Every other country do. Yeah. America do. Across America, where you see casino, it's only an Indian land because it's tax-free. So you have to understand this, that every country have it. Why we don't think Jamaica would have it? We have it too. You understand? But the thing about what I'm saying is who is in power?
We now realize. You now realize something. You know, hold on. We're gonna show you. Hold on. I want to stop you right. So hold on. Go on.
You see, thing about me, I say fairly. Because I understand what I say. Why, if the government of Jamaica government can enjoy the prime minister for me? You understand? When I'm in Maroon Town, I don't say there's another person. There's another person where people would say, all right, he's a colonel. You know. Just like you go to a town, you have a councillor.
Just like how you over here have a senator, you have a governor, you have a mayor. Me understand the jurisdiction.
But you see, the thing about the problem was, in Parliament, there's a seat there. And ever since, it wasn't just Labour right or PM, none of them wouldn't let them go in. They were supposed to go there and hold that seat, meaning they stay neutral. By having that seat in Parliament all the time, it makes them remain neutral. And the only thing we're supposed to do, if we need a road to be fixed or something need to be patched up, you go to Parliament and put it into either government in power. You don't go and select a side. That don't work. That don't look good. You know, select no side as people like us. You know, select side. You stay neutral.
Hold on, John. Let me clear this for this person. Hold on. Let me clear up this for this person. I do understand what I am saying. What I am saying when I made a statement and said they go by Jamaican passport is trying to show you said that Maroon Town is no different from the Jamaican people, from like people from Senton, people from Hanover. There is no difference because at the end of the day, we all use the same passport. We all use the same hospital. We all do the same thing. In order for you to say that you're different from Jamaica, are you going to call yourself a state or country then within Jamaica? You would have to have your own hospital, own fire grade, own police, own passport, own airport. You would have to have your own currency. You understand? You cannot use nothing where the government have.
You have
to be separate. And hold on there. And you cannot.
One second. More jump in.
One second. Wait a minute. And you will not be able to vote in any far as any government voting, like when election come, technically these people, you're not supposed to vote then. That's what I'm trying to make the air clear. To say if you're saying that you are different from Jamaica, then you have to stay over there and you cannot use the resources that we are using and call yourself maroons and that you're different, because you're not. So therefore, Jamaican government have a jurisdiction over you. They're
so
all
why the American Indian them use the American passport and them stay respected as Indians and have them set themselves
because
why?
I mean they still get the chance to keep the land sacred. I get that part. So them still can keep the land
so they need to be the same for Jamaica, though.
Right.
You know that. Let's be
exactly.
fair. Yes.
That's why you hear me when me first come out and says. That's why you first hear me when me come out and say the land need to be protected and keeps us as a sacred. Nobody don't need to develop nothing on the land, because at the end of the day, it's something that people, like I said, people can come in there, learn the culture,
you can develop, but we're not supposed to
keep
extract
it sacred. Exactly.
You know, we can
don't
develop it, but don't extract it.
Exactly.
Yeah. We don't know digging of it, no minding. That's the truth.
Every US, to answer your question, every US tribes use American passport. There's only one American passport.
I just said Jamaica.
That's the point that I'm trying to make. Right. That's what I'm trying to tell this person.
But most of Jamaica mindset is that we don't exist, and that is what me always have to fight back on.
Okay, 1 second. That's how me dey want interject on. Do you know that most army barracks all over the world is like have their own sovereignty? For it to be an army barracks, you know, army rule is different from civilian rule, right?
Yeah.
Most embassies have the same thing. So if you go to the American embassy in Jamaica, that's no longer considered Jamaica. You know that, right?
We know it's American embassy. It's American.
So you see, yeah. Okay, so there are instances where places have different recognition. So like an embassy, at least we know say an embassy is a part of the state of America or a part of the state of Britain. And you know, so when you go upon the barracks them, when you go upon the barracks them, it's a different from the civilian. You understand? Still under Jamaican laws, but it also have its own law as an army. You know that.
So them can murder somebody illegally and go inside the embassy, and the Jamaican police cannot go in there and do nothing.
No, because
it belong to them.
Because extradition.
All right. So Americans and the British them can do it. Whatever land is in Jamaica right here.
No, yeah. There's a difference. That's what I wanted to point out. There's a difference. It's recognized as a state of America because that's organized under the Treaty of the World. So Jamaica recognized.
So it's like example. Let me explain. Example. Say I was a pregnant woman, right? And say I was American. I was a pregnant woman, and made their embassy. I'ma deliver my baby in the U.S. embassy. My baby would be American citizen because it is because the embassy it's underneath U.S. jurisdiction.
Yes, it's an embassy. That's you. Right.
So therefore, even though technically the baby did not born on the soil, but that right there, sir, because it's underneath the United States jurisdiction. Yes, it automatically gives the baby a U.S. passport.
So you see the difference between what the maroons don't understand. The reason why those things can qualify is because it's under some type of rule for jurisdiction. Remember, they can lose it, you know. They can lose it because the building can come down and they can move it. You understand? The only thing is like you know when you go in a parliament and you see them put that.
You know more to something still. I think Jamaica fight is really not with the maroons. Jamaica fight is with the Jewish Jamaicans who rule Jamaica and own every single penny at Jamaica. But
No,
hold on a second. You don't see them, but they're the hidden one. The Matalans, the Stuarts, and the Ray, them are the real government. And they run the world, and them are the person who people should be angry, but we don't get angry with them. We get them a free pass.
we're not angry with them because they're not self-destruct. We're angry with the maroon because we're not self-destruct. We're not self-destruct.
The reason why this is coming about is because I just feel like say a hurricane blow, a real dangerous hurricane blow, and in many parts of Jamaica, is devastation. And my thing is this, in Maroon Town, a lot of people, okay, they must say 80% of the houses were damaged. That means there's a lot of people that need help. And my thing about it is this, that if I was in Maroon Town, lived there, I would be upset this morning because at the end of the day, Corey don't speak for me. I am still me. I still have my house. Yeah, well, I don't know. So my thing is this: if somebody's coming to help me to rebuild back my home, where I can't even probably find the first penny to start rebuild back my home, and you're gonna say, out of political views, we don't want your help, because we all know it's political views. The people them is not stupid. That is wrong.
When me hear first say,
let me finish. You're supposed to put the people needs first. First of all, if whatever political battle you want to fight that at a later cause. Right now, it's not about that. Right now, it's about getting these people back to life, getting these people up and running, getting back light, water, whatever they need, getting back roof, shelters, all of them stuff that over the people them head. That is what more concerning.
Yeah.
No more ask you as a person who lives in the community.
Yeah.
To your personal knowledge, did this chief consultate with the people them?
A lot of people say no, because
let me be real with you, brother. You see, I don't know if my back broad. So the idea I'm not care. You see, to me, the disconnect, me think the dog are going to do better than the previous one. Because the previous one, you don't really see him, and you see, you have a thing we call division, even at the town, and because of politics too. And you have one man who have a pick pan for inside and hold inside. So if a meat not keep, him only keep it pan for inside, look like the other side not here. So even me, when I first come here, I sign up for the board of committee, for the board of the elders, them put on the elders, for them, I know about them put on it. So I sign up for the board of elders and everything, and the committee. And I can't tell somebody literally would come to your house and say, oh, have a meet now, you know, really set up them like a proper type of way there. You understand? So I want to jump and say, yo, meeting the keep, but did you acknowledge the town that there's a meeting? Did anybody go? You understand? So it's just like, let me say, it's bigger than enough away. I mean, I want to judge a man for the wrong reasons because of political views, but I hope to God it just all look good. So
it was a meeting kept, but it was not properly democratic.
You are going to meet the keep, but you are going. All me hear so far is that the meeting the keep, but him keep the meeting to tell the people what was his decision. It wasn't to ask.
That's not a meeting.
Yes,
that's not a meeting.
No,
I don't say you
telling
keep
somebody.
Meeting.
Yes,
that's telling, right? When you it's just like me ask a question. Just like up here, when you keep meeting, now you keep a For instance, let me give you an example. When they want to raise bus fare and you keep a public hearing, so you open up the floor to people come at City Hall, right? People come at City Hall and express them concern or express their views on the topic, right? Before they make a decision, because you have to hear what the people are saying. You did not do that. It's not about what you want, Corey. It's about what the people of Maroon Town want. It's a majority. You do not hear the people them cry, and you did not give the people them the right to express themselves and say, well, okay, you know what, we go for this and we not go for this. That's how you make a decision.
Here's the problem I think with him. He don't understand that he is not a God, he is a civil servant for us.
Exactly. Meaning, and a civil servant have to hear the people them too.
Yeah, so in a few mind, him thinking a God him become. No. We vote for you to be the person we're responsible for. You just a worker for us. And that is why people here, enough of them here now understand. Is me not praise no man. There's no man me gonna have a disagreement with and favor tell you. And we can tell you right now, even during certain time, me look at me say you are going. Since Labour win and everything, hopefully we can get everything fixed in the right way. We just work with the government because there's dialogue we need, dialogue. I see this whole personal, it's this whole personal having up on this, enough have no place in a leadership. You understand?
Yeah, him not ready for lead. Him don't ready to lead. Right? That's alone tell me say you're not a leader because a true leader. Remember, oh you're gonna make a decision, right? And you's not the person that's hurting. Are the people them down at the road where I feel it every day. So not them for make the cast, not them for say, okay, here what guys.
That's
willing come in and
that's why I feel like him hide something
X, Y, Z.
No,
exactly.
Where's the hide? Not really. You see, only hide could be paperwork, more that thing, more likely. If anything where people are make the money and sell this and sell probably you understand, but it couldn't be like a No, well, I know something I say. Many people talk about this whole like my hide this. That town and stay so. And the reason why I left from the city and come here.
You know why I believe. Here's my reason why I feel he rejected the help.
I believe is a lesson. The whole entire thing I believe is political because at the end of the day, remember, say Chief Curry is not of the Maroons. He did not come from Maroon Town, which is number one. Me feel like say somebody who born there,
no, he come from here.
Oh, them say another saying come when he younger.
Yeah, man.
But anyway.
I don't want to place bed seal him, but literally I see a Maroon.
Right, but Fiend political background is affiliated with Mark Golden. Everybody know that. Big time. And it's just so right, and it's just so convenient that now you have the Prime Minister of the JLP that directly come in your community, tour the community with you, see the devastation of the community now, and talk with you and say, all right, then let's come to let's see if we can work something out now, forget the people them the help that they need. I help you to rebuild back this now. Okay? So now the government comes in now and you said, okay, then all of a sudden now you did a whole 9-yard turn. All of a sudden you don't want it. No. This is a political thing and it should never be about political because as a true leader, you should even tell somebody are whispering in your ears for the next side. You should have said, no. Me not in that right now. We can't fight that later. The people them need help right now. And if the people them are getting the help for rebuild. If the people them are get the help for rebuild back their house,
I must plan something like planting there for poor people. I don't know what go on. It just make me confused and this is not what.
Yeah, because it don't make no sense. Let's be real about it. Let's call a spade a spade. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So you have how much people in there that don't have chapal in their house. How long that thing can stay and the people that need serious help. Are you talking about one on there?
Maroon biggest economy is on 6th of January. And I can tell you this, a lot of people survive after that. Not me, but majority of people for all the years. You see, the only time they get where they bring in thousands of tourists come here, thousands. And that one day, because that's our New Year's. And you see, that is what Andrew came to fix. Because I understand, so that is what brings other people throughout the year to survive.
But this girl said something. I listened to this girl carefully, and she lived up there. And the girl said, listen, throughout the year, them go work regular jobs. Go left from out of Maroon Town, go at different places, go work regular job, after work them regular job, after work for the government, because she said, and I like say this man bring, it's not like you're getting the money from them every single week or whatever and say, here you go. No. She's like, you have to get up and you have to go and you have to, and a lot of we work for the government.
Yeah, because we don't have a solid income here. Like, maybe me better have them a few, but me can tell you this, it kind of got tough because the town not built on tourism. It wasn't really built on sustaining itself through anything else. And a few people who do their own farming.
All right, then, John, make it make sense. John, if majority of the people them have to get up and go work, regular job, out of Maroon Town, they have to travel, go out, where you call it. Then, Corey, who's you to stand up and tell the people them what they can accept from what they cannot accept?
You know what's so funny though? Is that we have so much land to to utilize, and I thought some farm program would have set up with at least 20, 30 acres of land and turn the whole people I mean are working people, but it's like and everybody come with a mindset to develop. Them only talk. You understand? Because to me, for 5 years they could have done more. They could. A lot more.
No, but here what? This is why I'll go back to say me feel the reason why he rejected the help is because of the optics. You see, the optics is in the political sphere what we find is that there's a certain elements that don't want the government to have no clout. And the clout where them see is success. So if Andrew has anything to do with the rebuilding of a compound, the optics itself are gonna look bad for certain people. And it's these people that literally convinced this man to reject the help. He didn't outright reject the help. What he did, he tried to accept the help, but with condition. Knowing that the part of the help when accept is the main part, because the material without the men to build the house is no good.
So me ask you a question, my brother. Me not go against some men that say something. In a real life, you have things I call fear. And you can't control a man's fear. And let's just be fair. In his mind, let's say it out. In his mind, in think by the military coming in, which you can listen, I believe in people, but I can't say I believe in anybody in this world for 100%. In thinking in his mind, the military can come in, base here, and only get bigger, and them never leave. We cannot say, remember now, me can look on it as a fairy tale, but you cannot say
that would be a suicide for the government.
Exactly. Big.
That would be a suicide for the government. That would be a suicide.
Yes.
That would be a suicide. Now that's political suicide for Andrew.
That is why no way. That is where everything comes from.
There's no way Andrew could. No, there's no way Andrew could facilitate something out of a human. All right, look, this is a government that would push out a hand in a humanitarian crisis, and then you are talking about you're basically gonna do some kind of hostile takeover after you put out your hand in a humanitarian.
Is another man
And honestly speaking, I say me I take up for nobody. But honestly speaking, I don't even see the government would I do that. I just see the government see people.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's a misnomer. There's no way Andrew could survive that.
Insight. I'm just giving you the raw blunt. Everybody need to skip around it.
No, me understand what John say. Yeah, John and give we theme insight of how Chief Curry pursue this, and I go look upon this theme fear.
Yeah, me understand that. Me understand, but because me understand that, completely understand that, John. But what me I say, right, you know, feel that's political suicide for Andrew and in 4th term.
Well, I don't know, but it's political.
There is nobody that would support Andrew doing that. None.
Exactly.
Andrew that lose both. Andrew that lose both all in our house.
But this is going to be a political.
He pull something like that, he lose both all in our house.
This is going to be a political disaster for Chief Curry within himself now. You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you the disaster. You know why? No, him reject. Well, on there. Remember, you reject an offer to help these people forget roof and certain things up and running for themselves. And you said, no, you and your donors. So when your donor them now move fast enough and these people now get back where they call it, what do you think are gonna happen with the fallout with him and these people them up this and now?
No, but you not realize that the man not care about that. The man not care about that. The man set. The man that use the people them like some sacrificial lamb.
Hold on 1 second. Me there, you know, so me I be real with it though. What talk? Andrew smart as fuck, don't know. Him smart.
Because Andrew,
you know, say, let's just be fair. Him go in for one time where he know the actions it would be of that man to do this, and the man really fall for the fucking trap. And that's the thing. It's gonna be a political.
I said it. Listen. I said it yesterday. I said that Andrew set him up.
Andrew set him up.
He fall feet. Andrew grab him.
No, you know, say, me not think so. Me think Andrew set him up. Me not think Andrew set him up. I think Andrew play chess. Andrew play chess. And when you play chess, right? Hear the difference between chess. You see in a checkers, you set up a man. You see in a chess, you give him option. And you see whatever option he choose, you're ready for. You understand? Yeah. So basically, Andrew play chess. You see if he take the help, Andrew win. You see if he don't take the help, Andrew don't lose.
Andrew win.
It's
not that Andrew win when he don't take the help, you know. Andrew don't lose.
Andrew win in both ways.
Andrew don't, if he don't take the help, Andrew don't win.
Brother, hold on, man.
Yes,
he do. What me say, Chief would have win too. Him would have win too. Come on now.
If he did take the help.
Hold on, brother, hold on. Yes, if he did take it, he would have win big time. Because we as labor who would separate a little bit from and drop back from him, would have respect him back more. So the system a try for work with the government.
Oh, no, but remember, you know, remember me already tell us say, remember me tell us say him appease a bigger thing than the people them right now. So whosoever him appease, remember, you know, he had time to think about it, you know, the man went and think about it, you know. So I think the man put in a calculation and come up with the best solution for him. The man appeals a bigger cause than the people them right now. So you have to think about when me try to explain to you. If the people them cries is not even as loud as something else where him try to protect. Just think about how big that voice there is where him listen to.
All right,
the people them a ball. The people them a ball for help. And
hold on there. We already know where the bigger voice where him a try for where you call it. But it comes a time you have to listen to which voice makes more sense. Because you see the voice where I listen to hold on there. You see you have to look on the position where you're there at the moment, you know. And you go listen to a voice that's not in command right now, that's been defeated, and no, you put the people them in there. So here what the thing is this. Either way, to me, Andrew, I'll go win you because Andrew win you because you Andrew after your help, you don't take it.
No, you know anything about it.
Guess what? And then people them. Right. They know. Well, I don't know. Remember saying an election, you know, not one seat. The next side did win up there, no, not one seat. That are gonna make it worse. So you see when election come back around, You think so the next side helped themselves? No, they did not help themselves. Them even give me more reason for go out there in the numbers now and really go vote green again.
No, because remember this.
I'm asking a question still now. I mean, if I'm right, but I'm asking a question. I'm asking that as shows. Bill Clinton, I know him history. What go on? I know him history.
What about him?
Him history is tied to Israel and the Palestinian killings of the babies them right now. Him back it and him stand for it and him not back down from it. He's a Zionist and him agree to it and he's leading the charge. So I'm trying to find out.
Him back in Israel.
Yes, and the baby kill him. Say enough didn't get killed as yet. Him say it. So we need to hear the stance on that. Cause it's really it have me.
All right, me can't tell you my stance on the whole entire thing. How me feel about the whole entire things. I am never a person of war because I feel like there's no winners in wars.
Yes.
Because on both sides, people at the end of the day, when you have these things and you have political people that might fight, who does it affect the most? Is the common person like me or you? It's the people of the land suffers the most. So it's the people them of the neighborhood, the communities them have to run for their life. Run from bullets and all kind of sitting on both sides. You understand what I say? Because it's on both sides.
No.
Don't
say both sides. It's not both sides.
Well, no, but remember, this last set of war, me know say this been a few that's been going on.
Yeah.
But this last stuff really kick into gear, right? Let's be fair. Oh, this really did kick into the gear now. A Palestinian really went over there in a music festival and start this whole nonsense.
One second, me go jump off, people.
All right.
You know, have a good day, yeah. Have a good day.
Yeah,
John, yo, big up yourself, yeah. Sonny look like in drop off. So yeah, what? Me go jump off. Me go run go take look after some. Everybody on the live, just pick up on yourself. Pick up on yourself.
All right. Yeah, John. So at the end of the day, too, I feel like say, I don't know. The fight when I'm a fight don't even make no sense to me at this point, really and truly, because the years and years I'm a fight over land, and this is all about land. Jenny? Oh wait, everybody gone.
Coming up now, pitched outside leg, so the review was lost. You can stay with the original decision, guys, with not out. I'll let you know here on screen.
Somebody asleep.
It's outside the line of legs.